Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are back in Train Sim World 5 playing a custom scenario made by the YouTuber Tintin57. If you haven't heard of him before, he's a Dovetail ambassador who actually grew up in Preston during the 1980s, so he knows almost better than anyone on YouTube the time period in which this route is set. But anyway, he made a custom scenario where we take a Pendolino from here at Preston to Carlisle, stopping at Lancaster. So all that's required for this scenario is the Preston to Carlisle and what's the other one? The Class 390 Pendolino DLCs. And the scenario is available on the Creators Club, either in-game or at the link down in the description. Big thanks to him for making the scenario, and yeah, let's get straight into it. It does say, let's get ready to go. Tilting will be enabled. Shush. Let's get headlights on. It is a bit since I've driven the Pendolino. He'll start. Alright. Shush. Let's get the safeties on. Let's also turn up the dimming control so this is a bit more visible. Okay. So let's shut the door. This is a realistic Pendolino service. So, come on. Okay. Next stop is Lancaster in 20 miles. The Pendolino does sound pretty good, even with the default sound set, as this one has. I haven't got the sound set. Alright. As always, this thing does have dynamic suspension, and yeah, ooh, hello. There's St. Mulberg's Church. All the safety systems are on, I think. Oh, okay, we're clear up to 80 miles an hour. Unfortunately, because this route is set in the 80s, the speed limit isn't 125 miles an hour like it is nowadays, but... Why is it making so much track joint noises? Huh. Normally doesn't make that on WCML South. Speaking of which, WCML South is actually getting some improvements within the next few days. So, over 800 new services, bunch of new scenery, some services for the 87 representing the Caledonian Sleeper, and dynamic suspension for the Class 350. So, really looking forward to that. I do like WCML South despite its flaws. Alright, we will have to probably use this speed set button quite a bit today. Okay, stop making those track joint noises. Okay, let's get ready to hit that button. What service is this? Oh, it's just called Northbound Pendo. Okay. Okay, we're clear up to 110 and still accelerating. The Pendolino is one of my favorite British trains. There's nothing appealing about it, if I'm being honest. I did want to try to use a Virgin Trains livery today off the Creators Club, you know, but unfortunately I could not. Only with custom scenarios like this, only the default liveries are allowed for some reason. Okay, 90 miles an hour, still going. ESD, regen, just checking to see all of this stuff is up and running properly. Okay. The Pendolino is a very well executed train. I just wish it wasn't a separate DLC and it was included with WCML South, because it's such a fundamental part of the West Coast Mainline South rail scene that you basically have to have it. And you have to shell out more money. Alright, come on. Should be a... So what are our stops for today? Oh, we're stopping at... Okay, I thought... Okay, we're stopping at Lancaster, Oxenholme, Penrith, Carlisle. So an all-stop service today. Did not know that. I thought we were just stopping at Lancaster. Like, the express services with Pendolinos nowadays only stop at Preston, Lancaster, and Carlisle, I believe it is. They skip Oxenholme and Penrith entirely. Oh, and there it is. Speed set on. Let's do like a... Alright. Oh no. I hit a pole. The drone camera hit a pole. Dang it. Castle off on the left. Can't point it out because, yeah, the other train's still too close behind. Come on. Alright, let's get appropriate far distance away. Come on. Alright, let's go here. Why not? Phew. This is a beautiful little... the Pendolino is very nicely done in TSW. Like... Yeah. Unlike the other TSW 5 Deluxe Edition locomotive, which is the Flix Train Vectron, which literally the only thing new about that is the Talbot coaches and the green livery and the Flix Train green livery on the Vectron, and then it only gets a total of 6 timetable services for the Kinzigtalbahn and none on any other route, which is just ridiculous in my opinion. I don't know if this scenario if dynamic weather is turned on or not, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. It's very strange seeing a Pendolino running through 1986 Britain. This is very strange. Wait, I actually want to check. The people inside do they? Okay. I think the people inside do have 1986 clothes on, which is pretty funny. Oh dear. Nowadays this run would be a lot faster because the maximum line speed is being upgraded to 125 miles an hour, but unfortunately we can't do that because in 1986 it was only 110. Oh well. The Class 86 was actually just announced as a DLC for this route, and I'm really excited for it, among other reasons. A, because it looks really good. B, because we badly needed 86 in the game. C, because if I could put it in a Freightliner livery and run it on basically any modern overhead line electrified British route. This is a lot easier than doing the 87 along this section of line, because if I was using the 87, I'd have to be constantly adjusting the tap changer to account for changes in gradient. But with this, I just hit the speed set button, and it just holds the speed for me, which is quite nice. And it even has dynamic brake as well, which is very helpful. I wonder if there's any other trains coming along. This bay horse. Huh. I have to check that out. Right, there's a train, probably a Pendolino by the number of carriages. It's just leaving Lancaster and coming toward us. I'm just admiring the scenery at the moment, honestly. Like, just look at the scenery. I can see why on Gen 8 consoles you can only play, you can only play the Class 87 surfaces. Because, yeah, if they added any more surfaces for Gen 8, the Gen 8s would probably just blow up, because, like, the scenery is so good, that probably takes up a significant chunk of memory in itself. I don't even know why Trains the World even allows compatibility for Gen 8 consoles anymore, because it's just so out. It's A. Whoa, the Pendolino's really bouncing. It's A. The Gen 8s are just A, really outdated, B. It's been, what, like 4 or 5 years since we got the Xbox Series S, the Series X, and the PlayStation 5, and now we just got the PlayStation 5 Pro. Like the older consoles are extremely out of date. Why do games even have compatibility for them? Even have compatibility for them anymore? If you haven't upgraded yet, then why not? It's a lot. I must say, setting the route in this era has meant it's a lot less boring than WCML South, because with WCML South you just get up to 125, then you hit the speed set button. But with the 87, you have to constantly adjust the tap changer and brakes. And yeah, it's a lot more interesting and a lot more involving to drive. That's for sure. But it's nice that we can run the Pendolino along here. Again, many thanks to Tintin57. Like, he's awesome. Go, as I said before, go and check his channel out, because he is very, very good. Uh-oh, we do have some signaling coming up. Oh, no, we don't. Did I hit the speed set? No, I hit the snow brake. That's, okay, snow brake off. Okay, there we go. I hit the snow brake button by accident. They look very, very similar, and they're very close to each other. So I bet real Pendolino drivers have done that in real life. We're bouncing so much. This is crazy. Oh, and here's the other Pendo. That was perfect timing, and there he is. I think that was a stroke 0, because that was a shorter one. Coming into the outskirts of Lancaster. Oh man, this is gorgeous. My dad just said, "This is gorgeous," and then my dad said in the background, "Why, thank you," and then linked it out the door. Oh dear. He's got quite a sense of humor, that's for sure. Alright, so you've got 75, then 85, and it looks as though AWS is about to scream into my ear. Wait a minute, we've got 3 yellow signals. Excuse me? That's not realistic. We've got, what is that? A blinking double yellow. Okay, I've never seen that before. Let's cut the power. To add notch 1. Actually, no, we don't need it yet. Alright, start braking gradually. We don't have any time to get anywhere because this is a custom scenario, but to add an extra notch. I've got 6 notches on here, so I can use quite a bit of brake if I need it. I think I'll turn the speed set off until we get there and just manually do it the old-fashioned way. There we go. Lovely. Oh, that was perfectly done. Let's add another notch. 1 mile to run. No announcements, unfortunately, but hey ho. Single yellow. And then it's followed up by another yellow. Interesting. There's whatever it is. The Citadel? No. Castle. I do like the sounds. Even though these sounds are not recorded off of the real train, Dovetail have actually synthesized them quite nicely. Like, a rare case of when synthesis is actually as good as real life recording. Okay, it is quite steep. Let's add another notch of brakes and then set it to full power. Speed set on. Yes, look at that. Alright, come on, buddy. Oh, okay, dynamic brakes not working. Okay, fine, let's slow down. The speed limit coming into Lancaster is so aggravating. Like, why did British Rail choose 15 miles an hour to be a good speed? They could have set it to 30 and then trains could have spent less time doing the Edinburgh-Glasgow run. Glasgow-Euston run. Alright, we'll have a 25, looks like? Or 15? 25 or 15 limit coming out of Lancaster. Okay. Alright, welcome to Lancaster, everybody. No trains going to Morecambe, but I suppose that is something to lower like the DLC requirements for the scenario. Football pitches. Right. Oh, did I forget to turn the GSMR on? No, not confirm deregister. Okay, right. It's already on. Okay, interesting. So nice we finally have like a Pendolino in TSW, because we've had one in Train Simulator Classic for ages. And yeah, its absence in GSW meant it was like, it was more noticeable by its absence than by its inclusion, and now it's included, so. Alright. Here we go. This is a long train, so I'm expecting we'll be stuck at 15 for a while. Okay. There we go. Since it's uphill, we should be able to... yeah. Oh, this is excruciatingly slow. Come on, let me get... Look at all the custom assets in the Lancaster area. Look how far the scenery extends forward. That's crazy. Unfortunately, Control R does not mean the speed set button activates or deactivates. That's annoying. Come on, let's get ready to hit that button again. Oh, we can go up to 90 now. Lovely. Stop Oxenholme in 18 miles. Oxenholme is where the gradient really starts to get interesting. Ooh. Alright, we're clear back up to whatever speed limit we're supposed to be at. Lovely. My only complaint is that the horn seems to get distorted really easily, like much more than in other Trains of World trains. Even ones made by Dovetail. Which is annoying, but if you only blow the horn while going slowly, then you should be absolutely fine. Okay, there is the branch line off to Morecambe, which means we should be passing by Hest Bank pretty soon. Okay, we're clear up to 110. Let's just get ready to hit that speed set button at the correct time. There's the... Okay, here is Hest Bank. Haven't even finished accelerating out of Lancaster yet. Yeah, look, there is the North Sea. And pause the game. Alright. Are we tilting it all? No? Okay. It's a long... The Pendolinos in real life are actually undergoing a much needed refurbishment right now because they are aging. They're like 20 years old at this point. Okay, let's adjust the depth of field real quick. Right, that's good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Take a screenshot of that. And eventually the Pendolinos. There's Hest Bank signal box. Eventually the Pendolinos are going to be replaced by the Hitachi-built Class 805s, which are actually already in service. It'd be pretty fun. I can't believe this is one of the fastest rail lines in Britain and there's still level crossings. Like, in Japan, this entire line would be elevated and usually on a bridge or an embankment, or it would be in a tunnel, one of those two. It would not be A, on the ground, or B, have any sort of anything like a railroad crossing or level crossing. Oh, is that... No? Is that an illusion? What's that right there? Come on. Oh, here's Carnforth. Straight through Carnforth. This route is just so good. Like all the custom assets and the feel, the aesthetic and everything. It's just like so is just like captures the vibe of 1980s British rail just like so nicely. As goes the dynamic suspension working away. Oh, and there goes the tilting too. That looks so good. We can turn the cab light off. There's no tunnels on this route. Oh, another Pendolino! Well, this scenario is actually pretty well done. Wait, I can change the air temperature? Wait, let's put let's put the air conditioning on and set it to like 22. That seems like a pretty nice ambient temperature. Less than 10 miles to go to Oxenholme. The Pendolino, there's less to do with it, but it just eats up the miles. Also, I do have a question for those British rail fans who are in the comment section. Are the Pendolinos in the UK related in any way to the Pendolinos in Europe? Because I certainly know, like, the Pendolinos in Europe tilt. Like, my uncle got very seasick on one, but yeah, if you do know what the relationship is between the two within the UK and Europe Pendolinos, please leave something down in the comment section. It'd be much appreciated. 8 miles to go. Can't wait to give the Class 86 a go on this route. Like, the Class 86, if I can afford it, it will be a day one purchase for me. Like, the 86 is just like it's a no-brainer. I'm honestly a bit surprised that the Class 86 was not like a base loco, and then the 87 was I don't know, was the loco add-on. Alright, we do have an 100 limit coming up, so I will be keeping an eye on that. Wait a minute, there's something I want to know. Can I open the coupler hatch in front of the train manually? No. Interesting. Okay, 100 limit coming up. Power off. Five miles to run. Now we're gradient's increasing. We're certainly beginning to get into the mountainous section of the line. Oh, that's the hill start button. Okay. 98. Come on. 99. And that's 100. Speed set back on. Okay, the proper high speed the first high speed, proper high speed running section is over. Now we're into the Shap section of the line. That's one thing I do love about this route, and why I prefer above other high speed routes, is because there's variety. There's the bits lower down closer to sea level, which are like higher speed, and then there's this winding mountain section over Shap, where the speed limit is a lot lower. That's why I prefer this route over like something like Peterborough to Doncaster or Carlisle to Würzburg, because there's just a lot more variety in like the scenery and the running style. We do have a 90 limit coming up. I'll actually put the aircon mode in auto. There we go. Okay, we do have a 90 limit. And then we have a red signal just before the station. Interesting. Are we actually beginning to lose? No, we're not. Alright. 1.8 miles to run. Let's cut the power. And let the train start decelerating naturally. I'll just do the announcements myself, I suppose. Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be arriving at Oxenholme. If you are getting off, then we hope you had a pleasant journey today with Avanti. Let's just make sure all of the stuff is reset properly. We could accelerate straight up to 90 coming out of here. It's pretty cool. Alright, welcome to Oxenholme. Yeah, let's get that speed down a bit. Alright, welcome to Oxenholme, everybody. What's this down here? Oh wow, the platform is just long enough to accommodate a fully stroke 1 Pendolino. Oof. Alright, let's get ready to go. Next stop, Penrith, in 25 miles. I think this is the longest section between stations because it's not 25 miles, it's much longer than that. It's probably more like 35 because it's not the track isn't in a straight line. One thing I just noticed is that it doesn't seem we've had to worry about neutral sections, which is slightly interesting. Maybe neutral sections are only simulated if you're in the 87? Maybe. Alright, 45 miles an hour. This is the Oxenholme to Penrith section is definitely like the scenic part of the route where you're running through the Lake District and the Loon Gorge section of the line. We will have to slow down to 85. And I think I'll actually get this, since we don't have a time to get to Penrith, I'll just hold at 85. Whoops. Let's get ready to hit that speed set button. Speed set on. Look at that Lake District scenery. Gorgeous. We have been steadily climbing. Look at how far down that valley is. Wow. I'm still in awe at how Just Trains managed to pull off scenery of this caliber. Check to see if I've forgotten anything. No, I don't need to hit that. That'd be a bad idea. Where's the buzzer? I don't know. Anyway. This is actually quite slow. This is quite slow by Pendolino standards, but I suppose since we have to get over Shap and there isn't a tunnel, we have to resign ourselves to a slower speed. I think that's the M6. No, it's a nice route viaduct. Never mind. Signal box. Do you have to go down to 80 miles an hour in a minute? Speed set is very assiduous. The power level keeps going up and down. Oh dear. I just hope the dynamic brake properly kicks in when we start going downhill. Once you've gone over Shap. AD limit coming up, about a mile. Cut the power. let the put on the brake slightly. Oh dear. Speed come back naturally. Speed set on. There we go. What's this? Oh, okay. We're not in Shap yet. I was just thinking we were getting to Shap Edge. No, it's just a. It's just an area that looks pretty similar. Oh, we're heading downhill. Come on, dynamic brakes, where are you? There's a little dynamic brake indicator here. So, speed supervised. Okay, we are holding our speed. Oh, no. Are we not? Come on, speed. I thought you were able to manage going downhill. Okay, we could go up to 90 and then 100, which is nice. Another Pendolino? Nice. Okay. Seems to be holding the speed. Okay, so now we're getting into the Loon Gorge section line. Ring T. Let's go up to 90. Alright, 100. Okay, we can't. And then we can go up to 105? Seriously? Wow. Speed set back on. Look at that scenery. Alright. There's the M6 motorway off to our left. Right. About to be able to go up to 105. And there it is. So speed set off. Five set. Nice little viaduct. Nice. 16 miles to Penrith. Wow, we're really leaning into this turn. Look at the scenery. Wow, that is gorgeous. Alright, we have to go down to 90 miles an hour in a minute. I think we're just about to get to Shap. There it is. I've been up this little branch line here before. Wonder where that goes. What I'm really worried about is that the dynamic brake won't kick in, and that I'll start doing the brakes manually, excuse me. Hey, lots of sheep farming. Yeah, the Lake District is gorgeous. Like, properly gorgeous. Like, this is what I've said it before and I'll say it again many times. This is the best route ever put into TSW, hands down. It beats out all the competition, no questions asked. It's fully worth buying it at full price, as I did. Come on. And there's the Shap Summit sign. We're at the top, guys. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Oh, okay. Alright, so here we go, onto the downhill section. Someone on the Train Sim community website needs to make a timetable, a modern timetable for this route. That'd be awesome. Uh-oh. Okay. Speed set off. Get ready to hit that button again. 95, speed set back on. There's the... What's it called? Can't remember what it's called. It is called the Hardendale Quarry. There it is. That's beautiful. Why am I going 97, 98? Okay, that's annoying. Okay, speed set off. I'm going to have to manually control these things. Speed, dang it. Why didn't the dynamic brake activate? I'm not an expert in driving Pendolinos, but this is really annoying. 10 miles to Penrith. 80-mile-an-hour limit coming up. Lovely. Penrith and Carlisle. Oh, that was tight. Wow, a lot of these pillars are very, very close to the track. Alright, looks like it gets even steeper. No? Okay, 80 limit coming up fast. So annoying, we have to go down to 80 miles an hour. Oh well. You know what I hope the next add-on for Just Trains is? The Class 57. We have way too many different variants of the 47 in game. We have West Somerset Railway, Northern Transpennine, Blackpool branches, WCML Shap, and then a rail tour one coming from named Eisenbahn Kingdom Brunel, coming from Athena Simulations, whoever they are. Why can't we just get a Class 50 modernized class? Oh my goodness. Whoops-a-daisy, Class 57 in the game. Wow, okay, this thing slows down fast. Oh, and another Pendolino. This scenario is really well put together. Hat tip to you, Mr. Tintin. You did a pretty good job on this scenario. There's the M6 again. Oops, wrong button. What would be cool is if we could have a scenario with Virgin 87s and Virgin Pendolinos, like in the transition time between 87s and Pendolinos in the early 2000s. That would be pretty cool. But, yeah, don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Actually, here's an idea pitch to dovetail if you're in the rare event that you're watching this. For a gameplay pack, instead of doing that absurd Christmas-themed train with recycled everything for the San Bernardino line, instead make an Avanti Class 805 for WCML South. You have the Avanti West Coast license. Just do that. I would buy that. That'd be an awesome gameplay pack. You could take the 801 model that you have already developed, then just retexture that and redo the interior in that bit, and change it around slightly, and then add it to the timetable of WCML South, have it substitute into all the services for the Pendolino. Simple as that. That'd be actually really cool. But I bet that's never going to happen. Oh well. Oh, hello. 5.5 miles to Penrith. You go up to 100 miles an hour. Finally. And then after Penrith, it's just a straight run all the way into Carlisle. What I wish, also Just Trains, if you're in the unlikely event that you're watching this, when you add the Class 86 as a free update to WCML South for all players, can you add the branch line out of the unelectrified branch line out of Oxenholme? That'd be pretty cool. Because having just the Morecambe branch is honestly quite limiting. Because like Morecambe, the Morecambe branch is only like what, 5 miles long, so I think really short. It's really short. Whoa, the suspension going crazy. 3.5 miles to run. Oh, that was a tight fit. That's a tight bridge. Whee! Oh my gosh. Alright, we do have to go to 95 and then down to 75 viaduct. Not viaduct. If it's over the M6, then it's not viaduct. This is the viaduct. That looks awesome. Alright, let's put the brakes on. So we go into Penrith as a speed limit of 75, okay. I once did an entire run from Carlisle down to Preston at 75. I know how painful that is. And that was I was in a 87 hauling, a double-headed 87 hauling containers. 1.5 miles to run. Another viaduct. 1 mile to go. Let's apply notch 1 brakes. Ladies and gentlemen, we will soon be arriving at Oxenholme. If you are disembarking, then have a nice rest of your day, and thank you for choosing Avanti for your trip today. There's the M6 again. Oh, goodness. All right, Penrith. Next stop, Carlisle after this. Alright, welcome to Penrith. Penrith is a nice little station. I'm surprised, honestly, that it has services for... this station has services for such a big and important line as the West Coast Main Line, because it is quite a small station. I mean, most of the, like, proper express services pass through, but anyway. Let's... Come on. The drone camera keeps hitting poles. Alright. Shut the door. Nope, I did not mean to unlock the doors. Wrong button. Next stop, Carlisle in 17 miles. And it's, of course, it is the final stop of the day. So it's Carlisle Platform 3. Which one is that? Okay, it's the normal one. Alright. We can go straight back up to 110. That was a neutral section right there, but the power didn't falter. Interesting. It must be only simulated for the 87, and I'm guessing it will be for the 86. What's the wiper animation? Whoa! Okay, that's a quite interesting animation. What the heck? I've never seen anything like that before. Alright, 105. Over the mouse cursor, over the speed set, just to make sure I nail it. The 10 speed is set. Oh, and we're on the downward grade. Lovely. Find anything to turn the dynamic brake on. Train auxiliaries, nose. Oh, that's a coupler. Coupler stuff, regen brake, tilt test, brake control. Okay. Miles to Carlisle, and then we'll be done with the service. This is so fast. I'm still admiring the scenery though, like look at this. 10 miles to run. speed limit will go down to 105 in 3 miles. Look at how much this is jouncing. This would make me seasick. Goodness. To run. Okay, we go down to 105, then 85. Okay. I'll probably, when I slow down for 105, I'll probably slow down for 85 at the same time. And just slow down to 85 because this limit changes so soon after. Six miles to run, almost at, what's it called, 85 miles an hour. There we go, 85 mile an hour set. Still heading downhill, lovely. 4 miles to run. There's the M6 again. I'm going to control the speed manually from here. Since the dynamic brake seems to be doing absolutely nothing. Okay, we do have a 20 limit. Can we get to Carlisle? That's going to be interesting. Limit coming up. Nice ambient noise there. Alright, coming into Carlisle. Unfortunately, all the yards will be empty because of the scenario, but oh well. Double yellow. Ladies and gentlemen, we will soon be arriving at Carlisle. If you are disembarking here, then have a nice rest of your day, and thank you for traveling with Avanti West Coast today. Oh my gosh, it's 20 like right now. At least the brakes are powerful. You know what I hope the next add-on for this route is? The advanced passenger train. Because this is about the time period in which they ran. Like, that would be awesome if we could get an advanced... That would be awesome if we could get an APT. I've literally been begging for an APT to be added into this game for years at this point. So... And plus, I think it would be pretty cool if we had one of those running up and down. Alright. Coming into Carlisle after a runtime of about an hour and 10 minutes. If I was in an 87, that would have taken about an hour and 25 minutes, so it's pretty impressive that the Pendolino can do that. It can do this run an entire 15 minutes faster. That's pretty impressive. Alright. Welcome to Carlisle Citadel Station, everybody. One of my probably favorite station in the entire game. Unlocking doors. And there we go. All we have to do is load up the passengers and then we should be done. Is there any other trains here? No? There's just me. Lovely. Alright. Locking doors. Yeah, okay, so that is the end of today's video. Thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch and also join my Discord. Both are linked down in the description. And remember, if you want to try this scenario for yourself, it is linked down in the description below, or it is in-game. Again, big thanks to Tin57 for making this. So yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, and thanks for watching.